This one indicator shows that Bitcoin could be set for a bullish next leg up in March. This is not a video that I planned on filming, but I saw this super interesting post on Twitter and I just absolutely had to share it with you. And it kind of changed my outlook for the next few weeks and how I'm going to position my bags. But before we get started, welcome back to the channel. My name's Doc. Throughout the day, I'm a resident physician, and at night, I take you guys on my crypto and investing journey. I respect your guys' time. We are going to jump right into it. Like I said, this was not a post that I thought I was going to be doing, or a video that I didn't think I was going to be doing, but I had to show it to you guys because I was actually really excited about it. This is the Bitcoin price here, and we've been seeing this kind of downtrend for the past couple days and weeks. This is the daily chart. We're kind of getting a fall down right here. We're down to 94,000 right now. We were at 96, 97 over the weekend, flirted with 98, and we're kind of just in this weird trading zone now. But this is something that I absolutely had to share with you. This is from Colin Talks Crypto. I'm going to link this tweet down below because I thought it was so interesting. So the whole thesis is that the global money supply has really been good at predicting when Bitcoin tops and when it doesn't top. And I know you might be thinking like, Doc, this is too simple. Well, he went into a really good analysis here. And not only did he do this picture, but he actually has this like really great video where he talks about this as well. Again, I'm going to link both of them below. But the thing that I want to show you is this picture here. And there's a little bit of an offset between global money supply and the Bitcoin price. So in the video, he actually talks about how he adjusts the time frame on the global money supply. And he says that there's roughly a 52-day head start on when global money supply starts upticking and where crypto follows. And we're going to look at all the charts here. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to make it super easy for you guys to understand. So here he's showing that M2 data has been shifted 46 days, right? So the M2 money supply in this is actually 46 days ahead of the Bitcoin chart. And then later in the video, how he talks about he moves it to 52 days. And M2 money supply globally is spiking everywhere, right? People are talking about it all over YouTube. This video right here, right? China's M1 money supply has doubled. What could this mean? And this is just from an hour ago, right? People are talking about this all over the place. You guys can kind of see what my timeline's filled up with Tesla news and just crypto news, right? So we're talking about China's money supply. I know this is Japan's money supply that we're looking at, so a little bit different, but you can see this has just been up and to the right for the past couple of years, right? These nations are absolutely printing at a wild level. And this is Japan's money supply. If we add in the US's money supply, this is the line in orange, you can also see we're starting to get this upturn in the money supply. And this has been for the past, I don't know, year and a half. So in the blue, we have Japan's money supply spiking. In the orange, we have the US's money supply. I'm chewing my words. The US's money supply upticking, but that's not the whole story, right? If we also look at the EU, or the European Central Bank, their money supply is going up as well, right? You can see the EU money supply. This is this purple line. And the thing that I kind of found interesting with this is the EU, they tend to be, I don't know, maybe a couple months. They fall behind the US a little bit. So we have all of these indicators showing that global money supply is increasing. Now, I get it. I'm fully aware. You know, the global money supply is made up of more countries than just Japan, China, the EU, and the US. But I think this shows us a really good picture. So you're probably thinking, okay, Doc, global money supply is going up, but Bitcoin's still down, right? Bitcoin's at 94,000. It's fallen down over the past couple days. Well, again, this tweet by Colin, he says there's roughly a 46 to 52 day lag between M2, the global money supply, going up and Bitcoin's price going up. So if he's correct on this, which again, I'm going to link the video down below, he makes a very compelling argument. I'm giving you the simplified, easy to digest version here. If his thesis is correct and global money supply starts upticking, which it's starting to do, Bitcoin could be following suit. he's giving the date of this as March 7th. Okay. Well, we also have some bullish things in March as well. And that is the FOMC meeting, right? That is March 19th, okay? And no, we are not cutting rates in March, right? The market predicts that there's a 95% chance that we stay right where we are, and that's 4.25 to 4.5% for the federal funds rate. So we're not going to get a rate cut, but here's what we could get, which I think might be better than a rate cut in some ways. What we could get is stopping of quantitative tightening, right? And this is a chart that we've all seen before, but this is the Fed balance sheet, okay? And right now, we're quantitative tightening, right? The Fed is reducing its balance sheet. It's taking liquidity out of the market, and that makes it really tough for risk assets. Well, there's rumors that at this March 19th meeting, they're going to announce that they're stopping quantitative tightening. No, they are not going to announce that they'll quantitative ease, right? That's when the Fed's increasing the balance sheet, but there's rumors that they're going to stop quantitative tightening. And we've seen this before, right? 2015, 16, 17, 18, the Fed balance sheet was flat. They weren't adding to it or taking off. Now, this is bullish for a couple of reasons. If we can just get this to stop, this would signal to the market that the US needs to stop draining its overall liquidity. And I think the reason that this is going to happen is over the next couple months, there's going to be this debate on a debt ceiling increase, right? So that's fueling some of these rumors that we're going to stop quantitative tightening. As we get more information with that, I'm going to share it with you, right? That's why you guys sub to me, because I give you guys fast information, reliable information that's easily digestible. So I'm watching this, right? Global money supply is spiking. Colin thinks we could see this Bitcoin blast off date March 7th. We have an FOMC meeting March 19th. And although no, we're not going to cut rates, we could announce stopping of quantitative tightening. Now, the market's hurting right now. I just did a video on Solana and how it's crashing. This is the SOL Bitcoin price. So not the Solana USD price, but the SOL Bitcoin price. And guys, it's at a level that it hasn't been since December 2023. So yes, the altcoin market is hurting, but I'm reminded of the saying to be greedy when others are fearful, right? Be greedy when others are fearful. So is this the time to buy? Well, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I can only share what I'm doing, but I'm starting to pick up other projects. I'm not buying Solana right now. One of the big projects that I'm buying is, and if you've made it this far in the video, you're going to get a little sneak peek on my next video, is I'm buying Avalanche because I think this is a great buy right now. I'm going to talk about this in my next video that's coming out tomorrow, but I think there's a lot of juice left in the tank on this one. So I thought this was really just interesting information on how we could potentially be gearing up for the next leg up in Bitcoin. And I want to show you this chart because I think this is a really interesting chart. Let me hide some of this data. This is another reason why I think we are poised for a big jump up, right? We're looking at this chart now. We're trading in this channel, but if we look here on this Coinbase or on this Bitcoin chart here, just look at what Bitcoin does, right? It has these big jump ups, right? Big jump ups, and then it consolidates. Big jumps ups, consolidates. This is the consolidation of the summer of 2024. And this was a kind of a painful, tough consolidation. But then we had some big news in November and we had this big jump up. Now we're just consolidating again, right? The question is where do we go from here? I don't know. Is this next big jump up? Is it go into the 180,000? Do I need to move this down? Does it go to the 150s, the 140s? Again, I don't have a crystal ball, but when I look at this chart, to me, this just shows consolidation jump ups. What this does not look like to me is over here when the bull market ended in 2021, right? These were these really sharp chewing on my words, sharp drawdowns, right? This was the end of the bull market in 2021. This right here, does not look like this. So that's why I'm not overly concerned. My long-term take on the market is that it's bullish. I do think we bounce back up in Q1, and I do think we could potentially have a blow off top in Q4. I think some of the catalysts for a bounce back in Q1 is going to be this global money supply. So if you guys got any value out of this at all, let me know. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps out way more than you think. The likes, the comments, the subscribings, it helps me out. Guys, I'm having fun with this. The channel's been taken off, and it really is fun bringing information to you guys, interacting with you. Let me know down in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys on the next video.